What's good, YouTube? I'm Xeus, and welcome back to another Boruto video. So this is going to be my Boruto episode 112, and man, did it seem like it was a long road getting here. Please like and subscribe. Let's get right into the video, because I kind of I'm not even lying, I didn't really jump on this. I had the chance to. I had everything set up. I was ready to do the video, but I just really sat on the episode for some days and just was thinking about it, because the last few episodes I kind of been just going with the hype, and I feel like that's kind of wrong. It's made me mad. There's not so much action has been taken, not too much action has been taking place. And I guess that's not all that you should be looking for, so I'm not gonna come down on them that hard, but at the same time, you still can't deny what's right in front of you, and it just seems like everything is being prolonged. And anyway, we're gonna get into this like I said before, so please like and subscribe. And yeah, so basically this episode was supposed to be the episode where Sasuke shows up, and they choose the next Chunin, which is pretty crazy, which is, I don't understand why they have to just choose one. It's do you know how many times you would have to have the Chunin exams? How many times every one of these people would have to participate, not knowing indefinitely if they were going to win or not? It's that's pretty crazy right in itself. And then on top of it, okay, so it's this little running thing that I had going on. These I think from the preview, the episode until now, I was just so mad because of the fact that I was expecting for him to give the title of Chunin to Shikide, because that's, to me, it felt cliche, because that's what they did with Shikamaru, right? And I felt as if they wouldn't do that. The way they could have shook things up and made everybody excited would have been if they made Sarah the Chunin, because she deserves it just as much as anybody. And I would have, don't get me wrong, I like Shikide. I like Shikide way better than Shikamaru, but I would rather her have it than him. Because I feel just for the sake of just to not follow in the same footsteps, since this is Naruto Next Generations, it's not supposed to be following the same story and stuff, right? Everybody's story is supposed to be different. I even remember in the episode Sarada saying the same thing about her dad being, oh well, I want to be the Hokage because my father wasn't, basically. And it's so this is what this is all about. And I don't know, I just feel like they really didn't pull the right card with this one. It's they were all settled on Sarada. All settled on Sarada the whole time. And then you get Sasuke. Okay, Sasuke enters the fold. When you see him, you're hype. You're thinking that something's about to go on. It's it's Sasuke Uchiha. Obviously, it's something hype about to go on. And I'm pretty sure everybody knows what he does while he's not in the leaf. He's researching, exploring, basically just cracking down on Otsutsuki, trying to find every little bit of intelligence about him he can. Anything leading to any further attacks, or anything leading to how they got here to begin with, blase. Well, not how they got here to begin with, but who came here when they got here to begin with, and stuff like that. So, and plus it was already rumored that we'd hear something about Yurashiki, being the fact that we haven't seen or heard anything about any Otsutsuki in a long time. So it's everybody was just expecting it. So you got Sasuke, right? He comes in, and you hear them mention his name. You hear them mention Yurashiki's name. He's well, nah, I didn't find anything. And he just goes on and on about he's just kind of being a little smart ass to Naruto. How between friends, I know some people are trying to make it seem he's I don't know, but anyway. So basically what he was saying is that he felt as if Shikide had a secret opinion, an opinion he was keeping away from Naruto, and basically it was about how Sarada actually left with Boruto when it came to Mitsuki, and which is kind of backwards, because Shikide did the same thing. He chose, with his better judgment, to follow behind Boruto, the same as Sarada, even though I think hers was more friendship than logic, but so, and then they ultimately Shikide is the new Chunin. I'm not even gonna talk about the next episode here. We'll talk about that in my next video. But it's just I really was expecting, hoping that, I knew it was gonna be Shikide, but I was just kind of hoping that they would do something different. I knew it couldn't be Mitsuki. I knew they wouldn't let Boruto get it because of the what happened in the middle of the Chunin exams, him cheating and stuff. But you would think they'd like look lightly upon, just tread a little lightly upon the fact that he helped destroy Momoshiki and amongst other things ever since then. But hey, whatever. And then you also have the Hidden Stone incident, which is the Mitsuki arc. They had that going on. But anyway, I think I'm gonna end it right here. I talked enough. I wasn't really trying to rag on this episode this time because, like I said before, it wasn't the best and it wasn't the worst. I'm not gonna use my usual argument and say they didn't give us anything that was like that furthers the plot, because it was a couple of things that they threw out there. There were little pieces of juicy information that they threw out there for us to be really thirsty about, and even though they didn't give us too much, so I'm just gonna try to have a clear head and go into this, because I see like a lot of people online just really tired of Boruto just dragging it on, and like I kind of get where they're coming from, and I was definitely on that train, but I like this show. I really do. I know it's for kids and all that other stuff, so it gets you short-tempered when you see them steadily doing all these little just things that just you don't need, man. It's like it's supposed to be like the Naruto clone, right? Or at least that's what people thought, or people think. But yeah, anyway, this is the end of the video. This has been my Boruto episode 112 review. Please like and subscribe.